Richard Rauda, an up-and-coming musician who's no stranger to awesome live shows and radio appearances, recently stopped by to discuss what music truly means to him, how he deals with the small things in life, and the possibility of a full-length album. Hey, what's up guys? It's Trent, and today I'm here with the awesomely talented Richard Rauda. What's up, dude? So tell us a bit about your music.
It's eclectic type music. It's like acoustic type stuff so far, but I want to like expand on it.
So if you could describe your music in one word, what would it be?
I would like to say genuine. It's the goal.
It's pretty awesome. Like noticing, like after listening to some of your music, you noticed it sounds, it has a kind of a 60s, 70-ish feel to it. So like, have you been influenced by musicians of back then?
Definitely. I was raised around that type of music because my grandmother was a hippie, but she used to like play a lot of Janis Joplin around the house and stuff like that. So Janis Joplin, the Beatles, they've had a pretty big impact.
That's awesome. So what's one thing you've definitely learned while like trying to pursue your dreams?
It's hard. Like, not everybody's gonna like you, but you just keep on doing your thing.
So like, how do you deal with that negativity? Like, when you're out there, you're trying to play your music and people don't really respond to it the way you like, how do you go about?
I try to stay positive, but I do have a bad habit of, like, I guess, being a bit arrogant behind a microphone, but I don't know, it's something I need to work on.
So how do you feel like about music, like in general, like the entire feel of music?
I think it's a beautiful thing. You gotta, I don't know, it can change your mood. It can make you, if you're having an awful day, it can lift your spirits up. And if you're having a very good day and you're listening to a certain type of music, which I also have a bad habit of doing, then it can kind of ruin your day. But I don't know, it's an emotion, so I think every emotion's worth feeling. So I guess it doesn't ruin it, it just changes it.
That's awesome. So in terms of music, what's like your creative process that goes into like coming up with a new song or album?
I wish I knew that. It's just, there's not really a set process. I wish there was, because it'd be a lot easier, but I don't know, the songs just take on, they just do their own thing, like they just, whatever happens, happens, and that's how I end up getting a song.
So like lately you've been coming out with like a lot of stuff online for free, and like songs and different things. Are you ever going to come out with like a full album or like an EP or anything like that?
I'm working on that right now, actually. I'm really pushing myself to write more, but not to the point where it's no longer real, but to the point where it just helps me grow as an artist. So hopefully I have a larger catalog of music, and maybe, I don't know, I said a year in an interview a while ago, but as I'm writing more now, I'm kind of just, there's not really a time frame. Like, it could happen within 4 months, or it could happen within a year. So I'm just trying to, whatever happens, happens, I guess.
Pace yourself. When you come out with new songs and stuff, like, what is the main subject like that you have to like write about, like if there is one?
Well, it depends how I'm feeling at the moment while I'm writing. I'm kind of just, at the moment, it's just trying something new, like getting out of your comfort zone. I think that's definitely a big topic I've been writing about lately.
And like, you recently just graduated from high school, so like,
yes, I did.
What was one experience in high school that definitely had an impact on your music?
I dated this girl named Kimberly, and it was my fault that things went bad, but I ended up getting the song China Girl out of it.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, there's one positive thing, but I don't know. That's definitely the biggest impact I think out of the music I've written while I was still in high school.
So like, what made you want to pick up the guitar like in the beginning of everything, and just want to play and just write songs and make music like your life basically?
Well, I didn't plan for it to become what it is now, but I just kind of, I really like Jimi Hendrix, and you know, I was like, well, I'm gonna play guitar like Jimi Hendrix, even though that's not at all what my music sounds like. But he's the one that inspired me to pick up a guitar. So that was pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome. And like lately, a lot of like music has been moving away from like the traditional acoustic and band type stuff to more electronic based music.
Yeah.
How do you feel about like electronic music?
Oh, I like it. I like all music, but for the most part. I mean, I don't like every artist, but I do try to listen to every genre with an open ear, and I definitely do like a lot of electronic music. I really enjoy 8-bit music.
Oh, definitely.
So,
that chiptune.
Yeah. So
would you ever like collaborate with like a chiptune artist or like an electronic artist?
I think that would be cool. I actually have a little Game Boy that's like all geeked out to make 8-bit music on it. I just never did anything with it.
Yeah, like coding and whatnot?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not very good at it, but it's fun. I like it.
So like, it's super hard to get out there as a musician because there's so many people now. And with the internet exploding, it's just like, everyone is trying to do something. So like, have you ever thought about doing a show like American Idol or The Voice?
Not really. It's never really been I would want to say option. Just, I don't mean to badmouth anything, but it's just not my forte.
It's basically like wherever it takes you, it will take you.
Whatever happens, happens. That's how I...
Optimistic view of it. It's like, and like so many people out there like with talent are afraid to get out there and put themselves out there because they're afraid to fail. Like, how do you overcome that feeling of like being afraid?
I don't think it's anything anybody should be afraid of because everybody's gonna taste it, but it's just something you're gonna have to deal with and push on. You gotta just stay positive about it.
One of the awesome parts about music is you can put like so much emotion into different songs. So is that like your outlet to get like, say, heartbreak or failure or anything like that? You just put it into songs and make it into like something grand and awesome.
Thank you.
Like a lot of your songs I've noticed are like something that you've gone through. So you like write about life experiences a lot.
Yes.
So like, tell us about that.
Well, it's kind of just self-therapy, I guess. I think that's how it is for any artist, whether it's poetry, whether it's music or painting. That's a way to get whatever you're feeling out of your system. And especially the thing I like about music is you can get it out of your system, but then when you first write it, it's not completely out. But as you perform it and perform it and perform it, and you should put your all into it in every performance. And you know, I've been guilty of not doing that sometimes, but I think I've been working on that, improving on that.
Have you ever felt so nervous that like you felt like you didn't want to play a show anymore?
Oh no, not that, but I've been in a bad mood and then played a show and I was just like, I don't want to do this.
You just want to get it over with as fast as possible?
I don't want to say that, because I still do appreciate the people that came out, and it's fun to see the people that like actually went to the show, your last show, and then they're at this one, and you're just like, oh, that's really awesome that they're supportive, that's a beautiful thing. But say if I got into it with a friend, or you know, I'm just having a bad day, then it's not their fault, so you should just suck it up and go on out there, but it's not always that easy.
So what are some like musicians that are out now that you really look up to, like you really enjoy their music?
When I first started writing, I was really into Bright Eyes, so the singer and I guess creator of Bright Eyes, Connor Oberst, has had a pretty big impact on my music, but I've also lately been listening to more positive music, such as like Damian Marley. I love Damian Marley. So mostly that type, like a lot of reggae actually, like Trevor Hall and Damian Marley, Bob Marley. There's a lot of type of stuff like that, and like Maziatu. I listen to a lot of Maziatu.
Like as a teenager and like growing up and like you're recently like you're about to move and like start college and all that. How do you find the time to write new songs?
I don't see a other option than to write music, so it's not really a choice. It's just doing what I know to do. It's not. I can't picture my life without music, and I wouldn't want to. So that's not. I try not to think about that.
That's awesome. Any hobbies other than music?
Let's see. I like listening to music. I mean, music's kind of my life. Like that's kind of all I do. I mean, hanging out with my friends and stuff like that, of course. But that's just appreciating each other's companies.
So, growing up as a kid, like in the 1990s, what was your favorite show?
Man, that's a tough one. There's a lot of good shows. I'd have to say Rugrats.
Oh, definitely.
I really liked Rugrats.
I think everybody from the 90s loved Rugrats.
Yeah, I even had the video game.
Those old school shows
yeah.
from Nickelodeon.
It was tight, it was tight.
Good times. All right, well, that's Richard Rauda. Check out his music. Go like his page on Facebook. Thanks for coming out today.
Thank you for having me.
Girl.